Before we get into today's video, just want to go ahead and apologize for my absence. It's been crazy busy at work recently, and I just sort of needed to focus on that. But we're back with another how I play my character after the big change sort of mini-series I'm doing here, and today we are focusing on the Namekian. And wanted to go ahead and give another shout out to SSJ Apom because I didn't know how to do either of these things that I'll be showing off as far as the Namekian combos go until I watched, his videos on how to do them. But anyway, and I've also went ahead and changed around a couple of my presets on my strikers because Brave Sword Attack looks awesome, and they did improve the tracking, but it's still not as reliable as you might think. So I went ahead and swapped those sets back to things like Spirit Sword. And huge shout out to my friend Gearfox. He recommended Impulse Slash, and he's right. It's a very good move, and it does look awesome. And that's Cabba's ultimate. I honestly completely forgot it even existed. But okay, so how this is going to work with this character in particular is I've made a max height, max bulk, and put 125 into his HP, his attack, and strikes. So, as you may notice, all of my characters play very similarly to each other, and that's for good reason, honestly. It's just so that I'm used to playing a certain way, so I really don't experiment too much. I'd rather just stick with what I think is best, and that's the way I play, so... And everyone is going to have different play styles and different preferences, so don't shy away from experimenting. And let's go ahead, and I will go ahead and show this off. This is the only way to do the endless combo for the Namekian that doesn't take up any stamina. You have to do the whole thing. There is no shortcut like there is for the male Earthlings and the female Majins. So you have to do all 5 of these, and then step forward after 2 heavy. Right where you see him do the triple at the end of the basic stream right there, that's your cue to do the heavy attack twice. And right after that second heavy attack, which is the kick up, that's your cue to go ahead and keep holding forward, and then go ahead and step forward, and I screwed up there. Okay, but anyway, that's how you do that, and then we're going to go ahead and put him on Super Strong. Very similar way to how you go ahead and easily proc Kunsa's Super Soul on him. You just whittle away their stamina, have critical up already. Alright, so he's out of stamina. Heavy attack. And that's how you do that. It's not very hard at all. And then the last thing I want to show off would be the combo that you can loop for the Namekian, not just this one. There's another one. I wasn't even aware of this until, again, I watched SSJ Apom's video. And you can do this for the male Saiyans as well, actually. And there's only one very particular way to do it with the male Saiyans where it doesn't use stamina at all. And it's a bit tricky, but we'll get into that next. So let's just go ahead and show off the endless dash loop. Right after that teleport kick, chase after him, keep going. And one other thing I wanted to point out, just one last other thing was, so the Strike Ultimates are definitely nowhere near as powerful as a lot of the Blast Ultimates, and believe it or not, this actually does more damage than Spirit Sword. It does more damage than Impulse Slash. You do this. Vertical Upper, Deadly Dance. Apologies. No, you're supposed to do Deadly Dance first, and then Critical Upper. Okay, so I don't really need to do that. Let's just go ahead and control what I mean here. And look at that damage. It already did over 11 and a half thousand. So very powerful string of skills you can combo into easily. And of course, for the Male Earth thing, I play that differently, but that is because you don't really need critical upper again to proc Kun's Super Soul. And one last thing I do want to get into, because this is going to be very important later on, especially when I get into showing off how I play my blaster characters. I don't know if a whole lot of people are aware of this. While you're boosting around, if you hit heavy and blast at the same time, it'll cancel out of the boost, and you can just go into the knockback from there. Which also helps with that. The gigantic Omega spam that I've shown off previously. Same thing here. And that wasn't the knockaway I screwed up there. But you get the idea. It racks up a lot of damage very quickly. It's very reliable. And you can do this for Tyrant Lancer as well, which I'll be showing off how I do that on my blasters when we get to that. But that's pretty much going to do it for the video. One last thing I do want to show off, because I also keep forgetting to show how the Super Soul works, is just show off the stack gains you get from it. So this stacks up twice, and you can stack it up twice, and each time you get the speed part of it, it gets it's medium, and then there's another medium added on top of that, and then there's already boost melee skills large, and then stack it up again, it's like 2 larges. This Super Soul is ridiculous. They made it really, really good. And again, it's very, very easy to proc it. You just whittle their stamina down, do a knockaway into a Shining Slash, provided you're using like a Male Earthling or Male Saiyan. That's personally how I play mine. But I don't even use the Super Soul on Male Saiyan. I use Time for a Little Nap, and I will be definitely getting into that later on. But that is pretty much going to do it for the video. And I thank you all for stopping by. Hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you guys later. Peace.